Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 32 of Making Meaning with Joel Corda. I have been cleaning. I think maybe you can see in the background. The background is different. Let me show you this. This is kind of wild. So I went and cleared that wall off. And it had all the songs up on there. And across from me right now is where that bulletin board was. But now I've got this pile of songs. Look at this. It's around the wall. And I haven't played some of these in 20 years. 20 years. So I'm going to play. I don't know if I even remember how to play that one. Play at least one of them. Let's do something we actually know how to play first. Oh, where's my capo? This room is a work in progress, obviously. Since I can't find my capo. Good Lord. Special guest. Do you see it? You don't even know what I'm talking about, do you? What are you looking for? Don't worry about it. We won't play anything with capos today. We will rock in the normal fashion. Let's see what we got. I'm going to play a song called When Will I See You Again? This is probably one of my only co-writes out there. Dusty Peterson came up with the chords, and I think he had the chorus. I think he had the When Will I See You Again? And that's what he wanted, and I'm pretty sure I messed it all up for him. But here we go. When will I see you again? Take a train anywhere. Try the sea. Hey. Take a train anywhere you wanna be. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, my love. You and I, we both know that it's not for me. You found your gamble, you let it ride. Hey, love, you took your chance. Well, I'm not by your side. Come on, love, no, no, oh no. You and I, we both know that it's not for me. But when will I see you again? 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 Maybe when my vision clears. Hey, love, if we don't speak for another year, come on, love, no, no, oh no, You and I, we both know that it's not for me. I do like making meaningful eye contact with my guests before they're on here. Make the most uncomfortable one-person audience performance that there is, right, buddy? That's the stuff. All right, so here's the deal. This room has been in flux. The show has been in flux, not in a bad way, in a great way. I am figuring so much out. I'm rebuilding the show. My guest here tonight is going to talk about helping rebrand, rebuild, reboot, rejigger, reconfigure, rediscombobulate again. I'm coming back. It's been an interesting time, and I've been feeling the pressure of not being where my ambition is, if that makes any sense. I understand how the show can work. I just don't understand how to do it yet, but I get closer every time. So I've been living in a weird frustration, and I think it's a good thing. I think if I was comfortable, we'd never grow. But strangely, like, these numbers keep creeping up. People don't watch the big show. They don't watch the live as much. Let's see. I'm looking at, we got 4 viewers right now. But strangely enough, there were 90,000 watches of the clips last month. And it's almost up to 100,000 this time. So, I mean, it's working. But I'd like it where this show would have 50, 60 people chiming in on the comments. So go ahead and chime in on the comments. I'd like to be asking people questions ahead. I'd like to be having that interaction, doing those things. When people comment on here, it goes on the screen. We talk about it. And I know I'm going to get there. It's just I'm not there right now. And that's frustrating. And I don't know about you. I'm not that nice to myself all the time. I like to beat myself up for things that I can't control. It's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting to be me. And I know I'm not alone, and I know these are first world problems. But I do find it interesting the way that I will not allow for comfort, because I think there's only doing or doing not. I think there's only Yoda, and I think there is an in-between. I'll get there someday. I think there is. Secret guest. I'm going to play a song that I just found on the wall. And it probably sounds like I wrote it last summer. But I wrote this one probably almost 20 years ago. I've never told my friend. I'm not going to talk about who it is because I'm not going to out the situation. But it's a song about a friend of mine whose dad died. And he had passed on to us kind of some of the stuff that was happening in the room. And I just remember being really moved by it. And I wrote this song, and I never recorded it, and I don't think I've ever played it live because it felt pretty personal. Now, it's long enough ago that I don't know that they're going to notice. And if they do, I think it's okay now. Does that make sense out there? Let me know if that makes sense. All right. It's a song called Gotta Mean Something. Took me in your arms on that first day. Maybe it wasn't biblical, but that's okay. You didn't talk much, but what you said was worth saying. Said, in my eyes is a song playing. Said, in my eyes there's a dance that's swaying. It's gotta mean something. It's gotta mean something to me. We could butt heads along the way. Maybe my stunning intellect wouldn't save the day. Said if it's worth giving, it's worth paying. If a man's worth knowing, he's worth saving. It's gotta mean something to me. It's gotta mean something. Oh. How can a man love so easy? It seems so hard. How can love come so easy for a man who seems so hard? Form a circle around on that last day. You saw the angels dance, you could hear what they were saying. And if I could, you know I'd be praying into your heart as you fade away. It's gotta mean something. It's gotta mean something to me. All right, let's take a look at our sponsor, O'Boyle Steelworks.
Strength, story, steel.
That's O'Boyle Steelworks.
Every knife we forge is one of a kind, built to last, built for you. From custom blades to hand-etched detail.
Each piece carries history in its steel.
Whether for daily use or as a showpiece for generations, we craft it by hand right here in Montana. Find O'Boyle Steelworks on Instagram, Facebook, Etsy, and Patreon.
Strength, story, steel.
That's me, people. So, gonna do an interview tomorrow, and it's gonna broadcast sometime. I'm not sure when, but it's a very special, very famous secret guest. It's pretty exciting to have those things happen. I don't know if I want to play this one. This one's sad too. They're all sad. You know what? We're gonna play all the sad songs tonight. Because even I was informed, secret guest on Friday, that even the baddies get the saddies. I was told that in explicit detail. Oh my God. Late in the night, you can't hold her. Smell of sand still in the air. Late in the night, you can know her. She ran away mumbling that name. Well, get back, baby, everything's all right. Just come back, baby, it's all okay. Well, in her head, she loses words now. Pillars of stone, long dead. Son of a bitch, I told you so. Son of a bitch, I can't let go. And she crawls on wooden floor. And she crawls to wooden door. Finds her feet and then takes flight into the star and moonlit night. Son of a bitch, I told you so. Son of a bitch, just can't let go. I got faith right to the core. I got faith, nothing more. I got faith right to the core. I got faith, nothing more. All of this and nothing more. All of this and nothing more. Son of a bitch, I told you so. Son of a bitch, I watched you go. All right. I'm going to let you watch some palm trees for a moment while I rejigger. I love this film. I hope you like it. I should put music to it next week.
Since you got that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. You heard his voice there. He was not paying attention like he should have been to the... It's all right. Tonight's guest is what I'm starting to call a making meaning recidivist in the very best possible way. Kyle's back for his third solo appearance, Kyle Daugherty, plus one more he had in conversation with Micah, which really says something because every time he comes on, we end up building something, not just talking about it. Kyle's an artist, a creative director, someone who helps people take all the scattered pieces of what they do, their work, their story, their identity, and actually shape it into something the world can see and understand. He's been working with me behind the scenes on rebuilding my website, but what we're really doing is bigger than that. We're trying to figure out how all of this fits together, the music, the show, the live streams, the audience, the business, the scene, and how to build something that actually holds all of it. So tonight is part conversation, part working section, section, part working session, part creative deep dive, and maybe a little bit of controlled chaos. Ladies and gentlemen, let's look through these beautiful photos of my friend Kyle Daugherty. And then there's his wife. There he is working. There's my buddy Kyle. Yay! He's in the house. Yay! You did it, buddy. You made it.
I know. We're here.
You're here. I'm here. Hey.
As the kids say it, we out here.
We out. We out here. You sent me some artwork we're going to talk about in a minute. You want to tell people what you've been doing since we last had you on the show?
Too much.
Go art, because I'll lead the rest of it.
Just getting this. No, one thing we're working on right now is turning Red Eye into a technologies company because we love the marketing part of it, but we have worked on some AI automations, which are pretty exciting. I didn't know about these sweet nodes that you could build, and Sterling pretty much got us in the game.
So I don't think people know what's Sterling's last
Sterling is the developer. He's the engineer. He's the brain guy. I know that you always say I'm the brain guy, but he's the brainier guy.
Okay.
So,
I mean, he's not over here talking to me, but
yeah.
sure, Sterling.
Yeah. Sterling, what's up?
Okay, so that's Red Eye, which is you're making websites for people.
We're making websites. We're doing everything from branding, animations. I mean, we've even done music videos. I mean, we do everything.
Well, and getting the search engine stuff, which
is the hardest one because it's like you said, controlled chaos. There's like a method to the madness, but it's really a just jamming, photos, text, everything with alt text and SEO data so that you're seeing. Think of it like a library,
Right.
We got to index you in the Google catalog.
Sweet googly moogly.
The googly mooglies.
By the way, Trish says he deserves it. Best guest on the podcast. Look at that.
Woo! Really? Do I get it?
I think that's what's being said.
Do I get an award?
Hold on, let me.
Gold star? Something.
You keep talking for a second. I'll get you something.
Oh no, I don't even know if I want to see what you're grabbing. Is it a Gary V motivational book? Because I really need one of those.
I think I got rid of those.
Is it a Alcohol Anonymous?
I'm gonna give you something
6 month chip.
Really special. It's kind of like that. Now that I took these out and I can't hear nothing, I'm gonna give you something that our sponsor made for me to try out, and I need to. Are you ready? Look at this bad boy. All right, so there's your design.
No way. What is that?
It's a coin.
Oh, it looks like a pog.
Look at this.
Oh,
you
that's
can't
cool.
see it. You're going to pull it to yours. I think it's less dark on your side.
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
There you
Perfect.
go.
Yeah. It's got
It's like a challenge coin almost.
Yeah. Well, there you go. You won an award.
I won Cordo Award. 4 more years.
4 more shows.
4 more
shows. It's pretty great. I want to show the people. All right, before we get to my stuff, before we talk about me some more, I want to show off. Do you want to show the front or the back? You've got this thing for the gallon.
I feel like the front's probably the most prolific.
Bam!
Yeah.
Take a look.
This fine piece is going to the Paris Gibson Art Gala on May 15th.
I'm moving this off of your face and onto mine.
Oh.
So that you can.
Because you're Andrew Jackson?
Yeah.
You identify as Andrew Jackson?
I'd like to think not.
I wouldn't want to either. Old Hickory sucks.
Especially based on the commentary that I'm seeing in this here artwork. Hey, Kyle, what do you call that? Art?
It's expression.
Here's what I love. So I've shown people the one I had it on the show, the one you gave me.
Yeah.
It's not just the artwork. I'm looking at the look at this, look at the frame.
I think my favorite part of this is kind of like bringing the Easter egg, because I mean we all identify with whatever technology we're using, and Easter egg seems to be the term I hear a lot when it comes to like games and stuff like that. So I leave little Easter eggs in there. I mean, some are prolific, like the hand, but I'm sure like the S102 makes no sense, and that's actually the bill that was created for the 1830 Indian Removal Act. Yep, and they crossed out the Senate because they're the ones that approved that garbage. It was bad. It was bad, but it's just, I mean, some of it stands out like the hands because the amount of, I think it said 10,000 dead from the Indian Removal Act. And it's really just about complacency.
I mean, those are the ones they're counting.
That's the one they're counting. We don't know. We don't know what happened. We know that,
kind of know what happened.
Kind of know what happened.
Okay. I like that. Going to the gala.
In the
15th.
gala. Yeah. So gala, Paris Gibson reached out and they said, we'd love to do the donation thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, you know me. I always like to donate art when I can.
I like to donate art that will make everybody at that gala uncomfortable with their life's choices.
So they requested it.
I know.
They requested it. So
hey, will you do that thing where you make cool stuff that makes
I showed examples, and the greatest thing is I dropped it off yesterday.
Yeah.
They love it.
Why wouldn't they?
I love it.
It's beautiful.
I love that one.
Should I show the back?
Yeah, I think the back helps a little bit get the understanding of it. This is actually a quote by Mr. Andrew Jackson. Disunion by force is treason. That was, I think it was 1832 he said that to South Carolina, because you know what South Carolina was doing? They were trying to be their own state and have nothing to do with the federal government. And he said that, and I thought it was funny because he disunioned an entire society of people, of Native Americans. He did that, and he doesn't see himself as treasonous at all.
Well, it's that whole thing of they don't count as people.
Exactly.
We've othered them to the point of they are less than. They're coming to steal your jobs.
Yeah,
whatever.
And I feel like when you enact something that horrendous without any thought behind it, it falls into complacency. Because he didn't care what happened to them as long as he had his, he had his giant mansion and 150 slaves. That's all that mattered to him. Not, other people. Yeah. Which is so funny because the dude came from nothing either.
Right.
The dude came from nothing. He lost all of his family to the British. Went after the British in the War of 1812. Slaughtered them.
Right.
And then his little PTSD human existence started taking it out on other people he felt beneath him. Right. And it's disgusting use of power.
Look at how I signed that up for you. So Kyle's looking back at the big screen TV that I put in here to make this go better so that he and I can actually look at each other and make my mother happy.
Does it bug her?
What's that?
Does it bug her?
Oh, let me get comments from my mother. I am glad that she doesn't show up and write comments because I'd then have to ignore them, and she'd say, "Why are you putting everybody else's comments up but your own?"
Because you're supposed to be like texting her while you're.
It's Easter. She's not like that.
Why aren't you texting me on your live? That would be hilarious. Why aren't you texting me? Is that her right now?
I wonder what that's about. Maybe I shouldn't be talking about my mother.
I would die laughing at that.
She'll be all right. Yeah, it's chaos in here, though.
Oh, yeah.
Tell the people what you see, would you?
What I see? Oh, in this room?
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than it was. I remember when you started this thing, I was like, you should probably move all that stuff out of there. No, it's just got to be natural, man. I don't know if it needs to be that natural.
It's just that there's a whole pile of garbage, right?
Well, you have so much stuff.
No, it's stuff. It's necessary stuff. It's stuff I got to...
I feel like out of everybody in our friend group, I'm the one that's not a hoarder.
I did get rid of half my stuff.
I mean, because you've seen Jamie's collection.
Yeah, but it's valuable.
I mean, that's true.
Are you a hoarder if it has value and you've organized it well?
Talk to Kale about that.
He organizes it well.
Yeah, he does. They all. But are you not a hoarder if you organize?
I think Kinda.
I don't think that. I think you're still order.
I don't. I like when you watch the show Hoarders.
Yeah.
It's not alphabetical.
Yeah.
It's piles of garbage.
Yeah. I just feel like if it piles up enough,
Yeah.
you know what I mean.
That's what it was doing
It's
to me.
Yeah.
I mean, this is a big room, right?
Yeah.
So what I've done is created the capacity to be able to move this around and make it as awesome as possible.
Yes.
That's what I'm going for.
Yes.
Because right now it's still a little, I'm getting better.
Yeah.
Learning how to use the Stream Deck, taking a class.
I'm very impressed with where you came from with this.
Tell them how dumb I am, Kyle. Tell them the truth.
Let's just say your Mac was on fire because of the amount of stuff you had plugged into it. And then each cord went to somewhere. You couldn't figure it out. You had mystery cords everywhere. And it's like, and it was so messy, you didn't even want to mess with it.
Right. And I screwed up down there to make this happen. But again, we have this other friend of ours, Seth.
Yeah.
Who will organize our lives for us. He's very sweet that way.
He's another hoarder.
I don't think he's a
He
hoarder.
hoards hobbies. Cigars.
Okay.
The LED lights.
Have I not seen the LED?
You haven't seen that? Oh, he did one for Kale. He did there's a midnight fist fight one that he did down in this basement.
What? Oh no, the one you made, the one you personally made.
Yeah.
That's cool.
He just collects hobbies, man.
Experiences, I would say. I'm gonna defend. I'm gonna defend it. Your daughter says, "Hi, Father, love you."
Jesus.
Yes, your piece is super epic. You were worried she was going to say stuff like I was worried about.
I mean, she's
it's your daughter.
She talks trash.
That wasn't trash. She said she
I
likes
know. I got a compliment from her. That's rare.
a public facing compliment.
Right.
Good job, McKenna. All right,
I'll take it.
I'm gonna ask you some questions. So we are here's what we'll do. I'm gonna show the site. So people can see where we're
it's
at.
there. We
It's
still
there.
have lots of
But look at
stuff
this.
to do.
It's moving.
What's new?
What's new? We got the what's new. We're gonna turn this into a TV, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it'll change channels. It says nice things about me. I like that. It was just holders. There are exclusive songs that you cannot get anywhere else right here. That's a big deal. You can hire me from here. You can get some of my merch from here. By the way, I have some merch ideas.
Yeah. It's got your mug on it.
Look at
Literally.
Oh, look at that. We got the president of my fan club is on there. I think he called himself the president of my fan club.
Oh, okay.
I like it. I'm going to go to the quick view. Let's see this mug. Is it going to go?
Sure.
Look at that, dude. Buddy. There's so much cool stuff on there right
And
now.
it's lead and BPA free.
There's ones now that have color inside.
Oh, I've seen those. Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. Let me go back to the previous. This is great. It withstands the microwave.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then it goes through the thing. You gotta go.
We got to go home.
Yeah. Well, you can click home, or you can. It should your logo should go there. I think I linked it up.
I like it.
Yeah.
This is brand new. This logo, right in the top left corner.
Yeah,
That's
that
brand
one.
new.
But the longer logo is right by your name down there.
Down.
You gotta scroll.
Oh, we got to scroll.
You gotta scroll.
Hold on.
Ooh, what are you doing over
went to
there?
events.
You're just like.
Hold on a second. We do have to fix this because I don't play on Thursday nights, but that's okay.
Yeah.
In 1962.
And it's in 19. Well, it's pulling from.
It's all good.
So it's pulling from the maps.
Yeah.
So
I get
it's taking
All right,
from.
so
Yeah.
you're saying go down. There's my mug again.
No, go up. Oh, you gotta let it load.
I gotta let it load.
Yeah, if you go up.
Get a load. Get a load of that.
Yeah.
Get
Up.
up. Get up.
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 All the way up.
There
Oh,
it is.
right
There,
there.
there's right there.
Ooh, that's pretty nice, dude. I can see some hats with that on.
Oh
there.
yeah. Well, there's one with like, what do they call that opening in the guitar?
Yeah, the sound hole.
Is that what it's called? The sound
Yeah,
hole?
yeah.
Is what it's called the sound
my
hole?
favorite. You want to? I'm going to show you how I teach the sound.
Call
hole.
it the Joel hole.
That's what that room's called. Here's how I teach the guitar parts. I go front, back, neck, fretboard, sound hole. They never forget sound hole.
Yeah.
Because you just start.
Well, your voice too carries.
From the sound hole. I don't know why we're being this goofy. All right, so we got some stuff to fix on it.
Yes.
We're talking to sponsors. They want it pretty clear.
Mm-hmm.
You have on there that there's a clubhouse, which is great, like to join in, and then because there will be newsletters and there'll be a version of this where.
Well, I want to give you a sponsorship page too, to where people can inquire on how to get sponsored by you, or how to, not sponsored by you, but you know what I'm saying. The opposite, how to sponsor you.
Yes.
And then we would like to promote the sponsors that are sponsoring you. Because O'Boyle rules, man.
O'Boyle rules.
O'Boyle rules.
I also like that there is, there's going to be the space. It's just the show.
Yeah.
So like on the TV, it's the show. And then it'll come on and me talking, which.
Yes. Yeah. There will be a way to where we can create some QR codes so people can go through the website to watch the show instead of having to go to Facebook or, you know.
I like it. This is great.
I mean, because you want direct access to it. It's kind of, I got to fumble through my phone just to get to you. So
I'd love it if we could. Yes.
Convenience is the way.
Dale Audette wants to know, what is my URL? Dale, it is joelcorda.com. It's this wild man's name.com. And the other thing that we're working on, it's in the background, but something we've talked about a number of times, because Kyle also made my artwork at the Sip and Dip, where I play every Friday and Saturday. And it had a QR code so that people could get to me.
Yes.
So we're going to have a part on the web page where they can request through that. They can see what I play. We forgot about that, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess we're having a conversation now, but
yeah, I mean, this is good for people.
Because the request thing's still up, right?
It goes through something. It's through that website, that other.
Yeah, we just find their embed code and we drop it in there. It's fine.
Like
easy peasy.
I like where your head's at. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
That's what I do.
So I wrote you some questions, and it's weird because I'm asking you questions about me, kind of.
Oh.
But it has to do with work. Like what I want people to understand is how you will work with people when you are with Red Eye.
Okay.
So we're mid going. You just saw where we're at. Yeah. That came from this jibba jabba to that brain, right?
Right.
Like, and you made stuff work. I said, how about a logo? You made all of this is working well. It's great. You have a sense of it. I think what would be hard if I was you, if we were to reverse roles, I wouldn't know where to start because of the number of things that I do.
Oh yeah. And I'm like on that autistic spectrum to where I already just know where it is, like 5 moves ahead. So,
okay. So when you look at everything I've got going on, what do you see?
I mean, in my brain, it's like, it's how can I help? Because like first thing is like you have to pick what category you want to be in. You know, like yours is going to be musician. So immediately I'm thinking like live feed has to be connected to socials, has to be connected to this because your whole deal is being seen. So we have to show you. That's why you're on the site. You're on there like 50 times because we want you to be seen. And you have this history, you know what I mean? You have this long history of the different faces going through your truth or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
So we need to show that, we need to show your journey from, when little Corda wanted to be Soundgarden to now where you've got this big voice and you're multi-talented in different areas.
That's very sweet.
Yeah.
See, this is what I was worried about is you'd say nice things about me and I would sit here and go, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to receive love. Where are we unclear right now, do you think?
Clear?
Unclear.
Oh, what are we unclear on this?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, just like we talked about, we need to live feed on there so people have access. We need a sponsorship page so people can support you. And we need, like I said, the request form. And like, I think that's like the last things we need on this because everything else is hooked up.
Right.
Easy to access, good to go.
And then you teach me how to.
And then I teach you how to do it. Yeah.
Right.
That way, because if I'm not around, then you can, play. And that's what I do too. I try to teach because it's like, I could gatekeep like most companies, and they do. You
Yeah.
know, I mean, you sign the contracts like you don't touch a site unless no, I don't
Keeps
want
you
that.
employed,
Yeah.
right?
Well, because like, what if I'm not around?
Right.
You know, what if I keel over tomorrow? You're stuck with a website you don't know how to run, and then you got to hire another designer. That doesn't make sense to me. But if you give you the tools and kind of train you through it, we can get you to a point to where you can make little changes. Like, oh, this is a typo. I'm just gonna go in real quick and do.
Right.
Yeah.
I also like that it's set up so that it can change.
Mhm.
So that in 2 and 3 years, it could be a different logo.
Yeah.
It could be different merch. It could be different things that people had said. I'll be able to put different gigs up there.
Yeah.
Um,
I mean, look at all the fan art you get. I mean, that could change at any given time.
it's pretty wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I'm just looking at that.
Yeah. It's
At
cool,
the merch
right?
stuff, the way that we can, there's so many things that we could be putting on there.
I just thought about this. How do you do fan art for an artist?
Well, I showed.
Like a visual artist, because that's their whole deal is to be a visual.
Do you
artist.
then imitate them, or do you do it,
Ooh, that's
or do you do a
good point.
caricature of them?
That's a good point, because I mean, you think about, you know, people are bringing back like Mickey Mouse and stuff like that and putting their own spin on it.
Yeah.
So that might be,
Yeah, I mean, I think yours would just be an illustration,
yeah.
and it would have some cartoon energy surrounding it, right? Like the
I'm
cartoon
kind of hard because
motion.
I have a throat tattoo and you have to build that in there. So I'm not an easy one to.
I would put motion there. You know what I mean? Like he's just
Just one of those.
he's vibrating. The man is buzzing. We know what it's supposed to do for me. What do you think people should understand about me within 5 seconds?
About you?
Yeah,
You're a singer songwriter.
there we go.
That's all you need.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. What would we need to change to? No, that doesn't make any sense. You've seen this show evolve.
Yeah.
You think we're getting where we need to be?
Oh yeah, no, you're starting to dial in. You're starting. See, the problem with like most podcasts is just like the reason why I feel like most of them don't succeed is because they stay stagnant. You're trying to switch it up. If you think you know everything off the bat, you're never gonna, get bigger, get stronger. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Right.
You're just gonna be lazy with it, and it's the same format.
I do think it's interesting to work systems.
Because the thing is that people's tastes change.
Yeah.
People grow up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The same person you're today, you're not going to be tomorrow.
No.
So you have to keep that journey. And like what I've seen is you do very well is you keep that journey going. You talk about what you're going through, the things that are going on in life. And that's what you need to do because people are tired of like, and you not going to like this, the Gary V's that have the same pitch every single time.
Sure.
Stop sucking and do better. Yeah.
No, I
And it's the same thing. And no one cares about that dude anymore.
Oh, I think some people care about him.
I'm
still.
sure a couple.
Yeah, I mean, I think some millions do.
No one
Yeah.
cares about him.
I think
He hasn't been relevant for a minute.
I think he's somebody that will come back around to, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like you're saying.
Yeah, like once
what
he
he was saying.
once he like stays out of the spotlight for a minute.
Yeah.
Because guess who else did that? Ty Lopez, and now he's getting sued for $150 million because he sucks.
You know, I would love to have $150 million to be sued from.
So you have nothing at the end.
I mean, give it 151 then.
I mean, I'd go that far if I at least got like a price point out of it. You know what I mean?
I actually don't know any of what he did. That's how.
So, okay. So he had this model where he was trying to be Warren Buffett.
Okay.
And what he did was he started trying to purchase companies like TJ Maxx or whatever ones that were, going to hell.
Sure.
And then he would go in, create a business model for him and yada, yada, yada. Problem is he took investor money
Okay.
and they still all went bankrupt. So the investors got destroyed,
Of course.
which none of that sounds like it should have even happened. And that the people who bought into it really should not do that again.
Should not be.
They should not do that again.
That's not an original story, though, right?
Yeah, but it's a continuous one. And that's what's sad about it. You know what I mean?
I won't be giving financial advice as a artist and teacher. My fiscal decisions are
Yeah.
poor.
I get that. You're not flashing Lambos and all your books. Look at all these books.
No,
I got
I mean-
books.
I do love I do love the investment that we made down here.
Yeah.
I love that the Sip and Dip has afforded me the ability to do this.
Yes.
And that I'm able to put it back into the show. I'm able to get my friends that are smarter than me to help me with certain things. I'm able to put my friends on a show, have
Guest
them
of the
talk
year.
about, that's right, so far, talk about the things that are important to them. So we've been on the journey, the whole making meaning journey.
Yeah.
Right now, with everything you're doing, what is making meaning to you?
It's pushing the needle, if you want to be honest. I'm trying to do things the right way, and that always takes more time. And just like you said, you get down on yourself because you're like, why am I not more successful at this? But forget the success, stay in the lane, because the problem is that we get distracted. Things that meant stuff to us today don't mean anything tomorrow.
Right.
And I think the best way to describe it is if it's uncomfortable, you're doing it right.
Okay.
Because nothing,
I like that.
nothing
No,
of
I'm
substance is comfortable.
Right.
At all.
It would be nice to be somebody that could feel the uncomfortable creatively.
Yeah.
And then have a different setting, though, where they can sit in normal life.
Yeah.
Not able to do that.
And that's the
quite
problem
yet.
is because successful people won't tell you how stressed out they are.
Right.
Because that doesn't show confidence in who they are.
Right.
You
I
know?
think the other thing you're talking about is consistency. And
Yeah.
as a dude that has lost a bunch of weight and watched what can happen when I do a show once a week
Yeah.
and have a system to put that show out,
Yeah.
I don't think I understood the power of consistency
Mhm.
until this last year and a half.
Which would make sense because if you've been on autopilot doing the same thing,
Right.
going to Sip and Dip
Right.
Friday, Saturday,
Right.
going to school Monday through Friday,
Right.
And you're not breaking from that, you're just lost.
Right.
And that would make sense why you're having that doubt because it's like it's more comfortable at the Sip and Dip and teaching.
Right.
And so it's good for you. It's what you need. I mean, I was talking to Jamie like the other day, and like I was telling him, I was like, I know probably a unhealthy amount of systems because I get bored with one and then I
Yeah.
move to the other one.
Yeah.
I accomplish something and I get bored and I move on to the other thing.
Sure.
So the boredom with whatever ADD that I have in my brain is good for me because I'm always pushing to that next thing. And now when people ask me questions, I have answers to everything.
Right. So I'm learning how poorly I learn, like how many reps I need.
Yeah.
Truly. Like I'm telling you, I'm taking this class to learn how to use the Stream Deck and how to do better on the system here to run it on. I've watched certain things 5 times.
But is it uncomfortable?
A little bit.
You're doing it right.
Well, thanks. That's sweet of you to say. And the thing that is different is I know I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
And I don't know. It's not that I don't want to give 30-year-old me too hard of a time because I don't think I had the knowledge base.
I don't think you had the focus for it, honestly.
Right.
Because you're raising a kid, trying to be a good husband. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm still trying to do this.
But that distracts you. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You give it to someone who has no kids, no girlfriend, no life. They'll always push past because they have that time.
Right.
So
but then they're unmoored later because they don't have any meaning in the other way.
Exactly. It's like my thing is you're doomed if you do, doomed if you don't. So just do what, one, I think makes you happy, and two, betters the community. Because doing whatever you want is a scary thing. So you have to tailor it with community. Because if you're doing it for yourself, it's selfish. And then I feel like, develop a God complex and you can do whatever you want.
Sure.
But getting involved with other people, understanding other people's emotions and understanding people's like headaches, that's what gets you in the game. Because if we're living for ourselves, what are we doing, man?
Yeah. Yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
It'd be nice to every now and then, though.
Oh, dude. No. Oh, my God. You're not even lying, man.
It'd be nice to.
Oh, dude. I'd love to do like 1 week a year. Just nothing but narcissism. You know what I mean?
What would that
get
look
it all
like?
out. Oh, it'd be like, I don't know.
Is that like a silent retreat
I
somewhere?
feel like it's like being a tool, feeling like you're cooler than everybody. Just 1 week to do it. Like this person.
I like it. I like where your head's at. All right, so we got the gala coming up on the 15th. Am I going to that?
Are you?
What day is that?
I don't know.
I'm not. I'm not. You know why? I'm going
because you don't support me. No, I'm just kidding. I am completely kidding. No, we're all busy at lives.
I have a niece getting married that weekend.
Oh, and that's more important than my. Sorry, I can't give you straight
this
face.
particular time, it is more important.
Yeah, I think that would be more important than coming to my gala.
This time, although it's going to be up for a while, right?
No, it's sought. It's bought, sold, sent to the person. So
what?
Yeah, there's no posting it. It's an auction.
Luckily, I've seen one.
You have one.
I do have one. Okay, so what are you making next? I mean, other than my website and
well, soon enough when we put
and
the
my branding and my.
Well, okay, I'm almost done with you, and that's fantastic.
I'm almost done with you,
Done with you, yeah. No, you're so almost done with this stuff. I don't have to really do a whole lot.
Excellent.
No, next thing will be to keep pushing on the websites to try. Well, because I really want to try and help as many people as I can. I've seen some fun ones.
Some jankety.
Well, it's just they hire someone at cost and they get at cost work. So. Or they think they can do it themselves, and they end up in a situation.
You know what? I've never done any of those things, and no, I'm not going to badmouth anybody right now. But
I mean,
owie.
It's whatever, man. No, we're good. It's good.
Yeah.
It's growth. It's growth.
I know there's stuff I want to talk about. I don't know if you can. I know how many things were very close to happening. Are you following up on the possibility of one of the things that you were doing with Micah?
Yes. So we have gotten our LLC for a Nameless Veil.
Nice.
That is going. If I ever remember, I will finish the logo so we can move forward. No, it's been awesome because, like I said, community takes everybody. And everyone, I've never felt so loved by my community. Really, I mean,
that's a huge deal.
It's insane. It's insane. People are sending me like, it's like, dude, if you sign up for this, you can get grants for this and this and this and this. And they all reached out because like we had a situation, we don't need to go into it, but we lost the gallery.
Yeah.
We lost the gallery. Gallery's not happening, yada, yada, yada. But that's not stopping us.
Right.
Because there's so many good artists in this town. They need to be celebrated.
I want to see an incubator. I want to see these spaces.
I found the motherload of them, and they're fantastic human beings. Yeah. So, and we all get to just share our stuff, and like it's just cool, man.
When am I playing the opening? What's going on?
You wanna fund this? You wanna sponsor this?
You want me
Does Mr. Cordo want to sponsor this gallery
with my presence?
With that Gary V money you're getting, bro. That Gary V money you're about to get, because it's all about positive thinking.
Positive thinking.
Because
that's right.
Yeah, you don't even have to do anything. Just positive thinking and a good mentality. Because remember, you were born when you couldn't have been born.
That's true. I don't know what that means.
That's part of his speech. You never heard him say that stuff?
Oh, yeah. You mean all the possibilities and the numbers?
He's like, oh.
Got it.
He's like, you're a loser if you choose to be a loser. I'm like, dude, I get it. You're motivating, blah, 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 blah.
That's
but
fair.
It's so disgusting.
What about for you? Do you think, do you then start making at this gallery? Or is it just to put the stuff up? Do you start becoming a public maker?
I start getting my work out there more.
And do you start teaching?
I don't know if anyone wants to learn from me.
Mentoring, perhaps?
I would mentor. I'm not a good teacher. I've tried. Ask anybody, whoever I've ever tried to teach how to snowboard. I'm a horrible teacher.
Just gnarl.
Just gnarl.
Gnarl,
but
dude.
You know who is a good teacher? YouTube.
Fair.
And
do you think that there's something though that people seeing you do it live?
I should do it live. I've never done
One of our
bronze
favorite
eggs.
moments. Have we talked about this on the show when we had a meeting in butcher paper?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Butcher paper.
that's what it was. I think it's still lying around here, right?
I
Like,
don't even know what I drew that day.
I know I just gave you, and then I got a lot. We were just talking, and I like, here's a guy that's gonna just make something while he's sitting there.
I don't know. I just always have to be busy doing stuff. You know what I mean? Trying to like push boundaries of like.
Do
artwork
you
and stuff
not
like
think that would be inspirational to a kid?
I don't know. I've never thought that hard about it. Like if I'm an inspiration to anybody, I just do stuff. You know what I mean?
That's the inspirational part, the doing it. Yeah,
I mean,
maybe.
I don't know.
All right,
Yeah.
all right.
I mean, I don't know. I just know that. I just like for me, it's just I want to just impact your opinion of art. You know what I mean? Because as you've seen, it's losing its value because people are doing spin art or throwing stuff on and like having no function to what you're doing. And that's not a bad thing. I mean, that's just you playing around with paint. But for what I've been taught my entire life with art, you know, going to classes, degrees, yada 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 yada, everyone like still says the same thing. It's like it has to show impact, it has to show emotion. If there's no emotion behind spin art, there's no emotion behind these like I think of these like streetwear brands and stuff like that. Not streetwear brands, but they're like, I don't know. It's just like these AI models and stuff like that. There's no emotion. The whole thing of art is to give back to the world that you live in. And if you're not giving back to the world by, you know, this is just one thing, you know what I mean? Because how many people know about Andrew Jackson? But when I'm gone, they're gonna want to pick that thing apart and understand where my process went.
Right.
And like they're gonna be like, oh, they're Easter eggs and yada yada yada. But what does spin art have? Like what soul does spin art have?
Something that was really interesting about the New Orleans trip was, and it's disappointing.
Oh no.
It's the only part that's disappointing.
Yeah.
Is there's always art for the tourist.
Yes.
And it always had trees and shadows, and now black cats and saxophones. And that's New Orleans? Like every street artist, that's what they were doing. And I'm like, these aren't really the street artists.
No.
Then.
Dude, I remember seeing a street artist in Texas, in San Antonio. This lady, man. Oh my gosh. And she just, I mean, she's clearly homeless, you know what I mean? And all she did art was to do art. If she made money, that's fine.
Yeah.
She just sat there and did these beautiful still lifes. And you could see the emotion and the soul and the sheer terror that she went through to like accrue this skill. Because that's what art is. It's horrifying. You literally have to figure out inside you what your purpose is. And that's scary for a lot of people, because what if you have no purpose? You know? And that's what you have to do with art. You have to keep drawing on paper until you figure out who you are as an artist. You have to listen to music. You have to go to movies. You have to research. You have to literally be addicted to it. And we all know about addiction. It ruins you. I don't know any fantastic artists that art does not ruin them. And I took that on when I was 16. I said, I don't care if this ruins me. I love it. And I'm still going to do it. And it ruins me every day, man. The psychology behind it, the imposter syndrome, you know what I mean?
I know everything about that.
It ruins you.
Yeah.
And so if you're not ruined as an artist, where's your soul, man?
What do you get to talk about the comic book?
The what?
There's a thing that I know that you're working on with another artist. Can we talk about that yet? Or is that top secret?
Top secret?
Dante.
Oh, yeah. That's, yeah. No, that's almost done.
Top secret, though, for now?
Not really. I mean, there's enough.
I should have pulled some of those up. I'm sorry.
There's enough content on my Instagram that it's there. But
no, okay.
Yeah, no, that's like the whole point of it. I mean, if you've ever read Dante's Inferno or the Divine Comedy, Like you can tell that man, and he was unjustly like destroyed. Like it was just something that like he was at the peak of his career and then got kicked out because of jealous politicians. And then he had to be, destroyed, and he was destroyed. He was destroyed. And then he wrote this awesome, awesome poetry about, how to come back. And then he slandered everyone's name on the way out of it. And then to date, just like we said, there are Easter eggs in Dante's Inferno that gave us history behind Pope Boniface, who was an actual person. Virgil, Socrates, Cleopatra, all these figures that not too many people knew about, he gave life in this story. And that's why it's so amazing, because he gave them redemption. And then also cast all the people who deserve to be in the 7th layer of hell, they're due too.
Ticket 7-layer dip.
Ticket slaver, whatever is that? I can't even say it.
Any last words before we say goodnight?
Yeah, well, no, I got nothing. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for doing my website.
Hey, always.
I'm
Homies.
pretty excited about the whole dang thing. Dale Audette says, nice, looks good. So
take it. Take it. It'll get better.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching tonight. And thank you to my guest, Kyle Daugherty, the all-time recidivist of the show.
Where's my coin?
No, you probably...
Where'd my coin go?
You better not have lost your coin.
Better not have lost my coin.
See you next week.